today because we're going to be out for most of the day, and I don't know what the rest of the day holds. So I figured, let me just jump on now quick. Um, and we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, let's see. I'm still drinking my coffee. Okay, first person here is Earth Girl General. Earth Girl General. You've got the world at your feet and choices and options coming in around social activity. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Choices and options come in around social activity that bring in cause for celebration. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that could make you feel relieved. Hi, Zara and Mel. Hello, hello. Cosmic, Love General. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you explore your options, listen to your intuition. New energies coming in early spring. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Virgo. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, because you really are calling the shots, especially this spring. Dakota for today. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around personal relationships. Perseverance pays off. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Red, my mother makes a difference between our kids. Why? My mother makes a difference between our kids. Why? Okay, I'm not sure what the difference is that you mean, but the moon in reverse, which means more will get revealed around this situation that'll need to be dealt with at a later time. But the way that it reads is like whatever it is that she does is really for her benefit, not for anybody else's benefit. So if she's doing something, whatever it is, it's to get something. Like, I don't know, like say for example, she buys somebody something. It's really like she's buying it like to say that she did it, kind of a thing, like to get the praise for it. So there's a little bit of manipulation around everything that's going on with her these days anyhow. Lita, still haven't seen my stray cat Ophelia. When will she come back? I'm wondering if she had more kittens and left the area because the other litter lives in our yard. I mean, it's possible, but I still think she's coming back because it looks like she shows up out of the blue when you least expect it. I'm going to say maybe sometime later this month. TD, good morning. General for the week. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity with the world at your feet. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Aries comes up the strongest. You've got luck changing for the better quickly. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Kristen, love reading. Okay, when it comes to love, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But you might have choices and options that come in around love that make a wish come true. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. It could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe an Aries. If you're currently with someone, you have long-term potential around your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, next person that comes in or the next relationship you enter has long-term potential. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. And things should be improving for you overall, no matter where you are in your love life. Lita, the house I wanted is back up, but it's an as is. Should I move forward with it? It needs some work, but I'm worried it's more work than it's worth, like mold or something. I would go investigate it. I would go investigate it. I would go see what it's all about, get a feel for it. If you haven't gone to see it yet, or I would contact somebody. I wouldn't do anything without at least, I mean, I don't think that you even could. I think you need to have it inspected before you buy it. But I don't see any reason why you shouldn't at least look into it and see what it's all about. Talk to somebody, go look at it, and get a feel for it. It is reading a little bit, like you said, too good to be true kind of a thing. But let's see. Let's see. Can't hurt to look at it. Cosmic, will I get an interview for the high-end store I applied for recently? I've been rejected from Chanel multiple times. Now I'm afraid they're going to reject me because their clients are mostly Chinese. Okay, let's see. I still think you could get a call. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Cards say you could still hear from them. Red, how does TH feel about how he treated me? Maybe feeling a little disappointed in himself. Shows as stuck or stagnant and disappointed. May have a little guilt around the way that you were treated. Shonda, does Rondo have any hidden feelings for me, like more than a friend? Okay, I don't see him as having hidden feelings as of right now, but there is potential for things to move forward. So just because he may not have anything specific right now doesn't mean that there can't be more to come in the near future. There's still potential here. Sana, is B serious about me romantically? We've been dating for 3 months now, and I'd love to know where this is going. Okay, let's see. Well, like that's the same question I get all the time. Does somebody want something serious? Nothing is serious until it gets serious. Like you can't date somebody for 2 or 3 months and then say, "Okay, I want to marry this person." It kind of gets serious when it gets serious. Like, and time makes that happen. So he doesn't know where this is going, but he's enjoying the time that you're together. He feels like things are well functioning and successful, so he's going with it. And it looks like there's plenty of potential for things to move forward around romance and commitment. So I would say continue doing what you're doing. It looks pretty good. And there could be more to come from it. So let's see what happens. Cosmic, does Keith have no respect or opinion about me? I wonder if it's pullback and become less responsive, he will be like before, where he was more responsive. Now, see, okay, the situation is out of balance. So it's not that he doesn't have respect for you. It's that he knows, it's like the energy is like you're waiting on him. and trying to manipulate the situation. Like, if I do this, he'll do that. If I say this, he'll say this. It's manipulation. It could bring you in short-term goals, but it's not going to bring in anything long-term. So it goes back to the same thing. What is it that you want from this situation? Because it doesn't really, like, it's stuck. So could you hear from him? Yeah, but it's also keeping you in a place where you're stuck waiting for something to change, that even if something were to change, you're not even near each other. So at the very best, all this really can be is communication through either FaceTime or whatever. Um, and it's not that he doesn't respect you, it's that he knows how you feel about him. So he has all the control, and it's an ego thing. It's like, if I have nothing else going on, I know this person is waiting for me. So if I feel like reaching out because I have nothing else going on, then I'll reach out. But is anything going to change drastically around this situation? It's sort of at a dead end, and you already know that, but yet you're still hanging on to it, which I get it because I've been there myself, but it's could be preventing your life from actually really moving forward. But maybe you're not ready for moving forward. Like, those are things that you have to really ask yourself. Like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish with this situation? Because even if you pull your energy back and you hear from him a little bit more frequently, it's still not going to bring you what you want from the situation. So is it worth it? Is it worth putting in all this effort to manipulate a situation that's not really producing anything in the long run? Um, yeah, well, that's right, right. But you see, that's the thing that irritates me when people are like, because I've been told that in the past too. You're too available, and you deserve more. Like, I've heard that too, right? Like, I remember years ago. I mean, I remember talking to a therapist in like high school, and being told that, and still it took me 100 years to figure it out. But you have to figure, like, what's your end goal here. Like, in other words, if you walked out the door tomorrow and you met Joe that lives next door, and he calls you and you respond, and you call him and he responds, and you go out for coffee, it's mutual. This isn't mutual. It hasn't been mutual for a very long time, but you're still trying to make something happen. But at the end of the end, like, what's going to happen long term? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you're not even in the same area. Isn't this a long distance thing? So at the very best it could ever be would be like a situation like this. Would this be enough for you anyway? It's not really going anywhere. So why, like, what are you trying to make happen? Because it's very limited at the best that it could possibly be, and he's not coming forward enough. And once a relationship is out of balance, it's very hard to bring it back into balance. Like, could you ignore him 3 times and see him call you 4? Yeah, but big picture, what is that doing? Like, it's not really going past that. Um, Yeah, and then it goes back to the same thing. It's back. It's about you. It's about what's going on inside you. It's not about him. And it took me forever to get that, because I was always like, "Oh no, it's about him. It's because I love him, and him and I get along, and we would be good together." No, it's not about the other person. It's about, why do I still want this? Like, if you sat down and somebody were to interview you and say, like I said this to myself before, if somebody were to ask you what your ideal partner would look like, you wouldn't say, well, I want somebody who's interested in other people. I want somebody who ghosts me. I'm hoping for someone who never calls me back. I want somebody who stands me up, right? We wouldn't want those things. But yet somebody treats us like that, and we're trying to change. Like, well, if you could just treat me better, this would work. But that's showing you that this isn't the person that you want to be with, because they're showing you who they are. And it took me forever to get that. Forever to get that. And I watched a therapist. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who it was now. Oh, you know who it could have been? What's his name? Patrick something or other. He said that it comes from childhood, where we were trying to get love, attention, or affection from a difficult person in our life. So if somebody was difficult, we were trying to please them, to make them treat us better. So we carry that through life. Like, well, if you could just treat me better, then everything will be fine. But they're already showing you what they're capable of. Yeah, it's twisted though. That's how we are. But we're all like that, that have gone through this kind of shit. Shantae, what will happen next between Adaba and I? There's going to be communication that comes in, and then you may be spending time together. Things look a little out of balance. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So it may be a little bit slow, but there's still going to be communication that leads to spending time together. Martisha, good morning, Harry. I'm okay. I hope you are too. Oh, yeah, okay. I won't read the question out loud, but let me pull up the email. Let me see if I got it. Oh, there it is. Okay. He's not lying. He was telling you the truth. I know I don't see lots of others around him. No. I believe he is single. Yeah, there are real feelings here. This looks like this is somebody who you've known before, and there was always like a mutual interest, or there was always some kind of connection, and there is a lot of anxiety and nervousness around the situation. Whatever this was that went on last night, it's going to pass. Things are still going to move forward. So I wouldn't worry about it so much. Just kind of let it go. But that's right, Mel. I totally agree with that. Settling for less causes the universe to present you with less than you deserve, because that's what you're vibrating to. I agree with that. But like in my pea brain, I thought years ago, I would think, well, I'm only going to ask for a little bit, or I'll be content with what I have, and then I'll be rewarded with more. And I think I felt that way because growing up, my mother always was never satisfied. And I think that I would hear my parents argue a lot. It's like my mother was never happy. Like, we moved houses, she wanted a bigger house, and she still wasn't happy. And then she wanted a new car, and then she needed a new diamond ring. Her wedding ring wasn't big enough. She needed a bigger ring. Like, she was never satisfied. And while she always got more because she demanded more, they wound up getting divorced. I mean, it was not a good situation because it's like she was never happy. So I think in my head, I was going to be the opposite, which I don't think worked right. It didn't work out in my favor. Oh, they're growing?
2 more days.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Just 2 more days.
I know. They look great.
2 more days to not sit.
Nice.
There's more stuff in here.
Yeah, you could leave it there.
But I already put stuff in
No,
it.
no. You have to leave it alone. You're not supposed to open it.
Why?
Because you see how it's there's moisture in here, and it's growing in the moisture. If you open it, it's going to release the moisture. It's going to stop growing.
And then it'll go like that.
Yeah.
And then you put the top, it'll go back up.
Lita, who and what is coming towards me soon? Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maybe spending time with a Cancer or a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Maybe focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle. Could be bringing in extra money. And something happens that makes you happy around travel. Pretty good. Harley, future outcome with me in Aquarius. What is he thinking of what happened last night? Will he fight for us? You know, when people like ask that question, like fight for, like what is it that you're expecting him to do? Because you're going to be disappointed. Your idea of the fighting for us is not like what is it that you would expect of him? I don't see all that much changing around this situation. So this is kind of like where the outcome is. But it depends what your relationship has been like. If it's something that's been well functioning and you're just having like a bad moment, you'll get past it because not much is changing big, like long term or big picture. If you're thinking that something is going to change for the better quickly, you may be very disappointed because things are a little bit stagnant or you're not seeing, like there's not a whole lot of change. What does he think about what happened last night? I don't know what it was that went on last night, but he's feeling like worn out, disconnected, and tired. So it depends what went on last night. I mean, if it was like, say you were out all night partying, it could be that he's showing physical exhaustion. If it's like an argument or something that's been reoccurring, it could be emotional exhaustion. But he seems like disconnected right now. And look out for having a little argument. You might have a little argument, which is fine. 5 of Wands is not that big of a deal. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, but you gotta, I would suggest explaining to him what it is that you're looking for, expecting some kind of fighting for us, because I'm not really sure what you're expecting, and he's not going to know what that means. So whatever it is that you're expecting, you're going to be disappointed because he doesn't follow through with it. Lita, the influencer P, replied to my DM, but not about the collaboration. It was for donations to LA. Can you give me a business read? Listen to your intuition, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. So if you're thinking, okay, so laying down the law and this person is interested in like donations to LA, I would say, okay, listen, I'm fine with donating X amount to LA, but will you do the collaboration so that we could be bringing in more money and we'll have more money to donate? Because it kind of works both ways. Be clear about what it is that you want and you could get it. You also have like the solution to a problem is in front of you, and success is coming in when you explore your options. The world is at your feet. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around business. Keep exploring things because you're going to find something that kind of clicks, and that it could take off. Now, fighting in some women's terms basically means calling repeatedly and begging for forgiveness. The problem with that is it doesn't bring real change. No, you know, the way that it always feels for me is like somebody is watching a romantic movie, and that the guy shows up at the airport with the flowers. Like that's what it always reminds me of. Like it's somewhat a fantasy to think that somebody is fighting for, because you shouldn't have to fight for anything. Like I don't have to fight to be best friends with my best friend. We're just friends. And if I don't speak to her for 6 days, I don't speak to her for 6 days. Sometimes we'll go a month without talking. It's not that big of a deal. But if your expectations are for something that is unrealistic, right? Like it's like when somebody says, I'm going to block him, what's he going to do? Well, if somebody blocks me, that's it. I'm not showing up anywhere. Like, fuck you. I'm not going to, that's just not who I am. I don't, not because I think that I'm better than that, but because if I feel rejected, I'm going away. I'm not going to try to convince somebody of something. It's just, okay, you don't want me in your life. That's fine. I'll leave. That's how I feel. So if you're trying to manipulate a situation by blocking me to get me to do more, you're going to fail miserably because I'm not going to do more. You only need to tell me to go away once and I'm gone. So somebody calling repeatedly, promising the world, like somebody recently said to me, I want him to beg. But if somebody is begging you, it's not changing what's done. Like when people are like, well, he cheated on me, is he going to make it up to me? What is he going to do? Like if he buys you a diamond ring, it doesn't take back the fact that he cheated on you. Like the plate's broken, it's always going to be broken. Nothing is going to make the plate unbroken once it's been broken. So what good is a diamond ring? So I like, to me, I don't really get that. Like if you've betrayed somebody's trust, flowers isn't going to, like, somebody actually said that to me the other day. Well, if he was upset or if he was afraid he was going to lose me, he would be sending flowers. What are flowers going to do except die in a couple of days? What are flowers going to do? Let's say that somebody has all the money in the world and it doesn't matter how much money they spend in flowers. They're like Elton John. They just fill rooms with flowers every day. It doesn't take back what the person did and it doesn't change their behavior. You just have a room full of flowers. Is that what you want? Because I hate to say it, but you could buy flowers for yourself. Like, so that's the part that I think that's what leads people to disappointment, is they're expecting something that's just not, there's no reality behind it. You're right. You said it very well with that. It doesn't bring back real change. Charlie, finances pick up and opportunities opening. Yeah, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Feeling grounded and stable around finances, life is moving forward. You have choices and options coming in that's bringing in growth, change, and transformation around career and finances. Lita, do you still see the business? Laundry will collaborate with me. I've been emailing and following up. Maybe it will take a while because most until you have a large following. Okay. I still think that you could work with them. I mean, it would be beneficial for them to work with you. So let's see what happens. I think that they will. They will at some point. I would keep reaching out every now and again. Um, Out of sight, out of mind, general reading. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day is beginning to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Choices and options come in around social activity, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Angela, love from me and Anito. Does he want to reconcile? Okay, the reconcile, again, that's another one of those words. Like, what exactly are you meaning by reconcile? I don't see a committed relationship here. I don't see him looking to get back into a committed relationship if that's what you're asking. But it really depends on what you mean by reconcile. Did you just have like an argument? Will it blow over? An argument could blow over through communication, but getting back into a committed relationship, I don't see a whole lot of love around the situation as of right now. Pallavi, love. You have choices and options coming in around love. Life is changing for you for the better quickly. Happiness comes in when you explore your options. Romance may heat up with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also can have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. Girly, good morning. Upcoming love. Okay, you also have choices and options coming in and well-functioning relationships or choices on the horizon. You have an Aries and possibly a Sagittarius, maybe even a Libra. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Explore your options and don't be afraid to Express your wants and needs around love because you may get exactly what you're looking for this spring. Girly, finances for the next 4 weeks. Finances for the next 4 weeks look okay. You have a wish that comes true. Money is coming in. Money is flowing to you. You're paying off a bill of debt or a loan.
See Grandma.
You're going to see Grandma later.
But when?
2 o'clock.
Stop.
A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and a wish comes true around finances. And then next job offer. Next job offer could be sometime like March, April. That kind of time frame. Pretty soon. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Perseverance pays off. Communication comes in or picks up. Maybe spending time together. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Things can move forward pretty easily this winter, between now and the end of the winter. Cinnamon, how will things go for me today? Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be planning travel, maybe a road trip. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Migu for the next 3 days. Migu for the next 3 days. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. A wish comes true. If somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Your luck is changing for the better, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Loretta, next major life change for Loretta the Virgo. Could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. This even could be like a work-related thing. Next major change would be something that leads to career change or career advancement, whether it's going back to school, learning a new area of study, or career moving forward. And that should happen sometime, I'm going to say, between now and the end of June. Brenda, general for today. General for today. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Something happens today that makes you happy. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could have choices and options around social activity. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Listen to your intuition and lay down the law. Set boundaries will serve you well. Red, what's mom's deal? Why the extra manipulativeness? So, okay, manipulation to get what I want. There's like an ulterior motive behind the manipulation. It's like, I need to get what I want for my own ego. So whatever it is that she's doing, she's extra manipulative if she feels like she's not getting what she wants. And it's like an ego-based shit. So it could be like, I'll buy you a car so that I can tell everybody that I bought you the car. You know, like that kind of a thing. Like not really doing something out of the goodness of your heart, but doing it because I'm going to get praise for it elsewhere. That may not be the exact situation, but that's like the idea. Manipulating the situation to get what I want from my ego. Which is, that's terrible. Unfortunately, a lot of people could be like that. Vicky, general for the week ahead. You have something happening here that makes you happy. You got good luck coming in, or luck is changing for the better. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week. How are you doing with everything? Amen. This week with O. Slow and steady wins the race, but okay. Good communication is coming in. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. There's a disappointment or something that's moving into the past this week, so that's good. Carly, is third a fling or a strong connection or loves me? Is third a fling? I need the person's astrological sign, or I need their initials or their name. So this is somebody who is a third party to you. Right? You're with somebody else, and this person is the third party interfering in your current relationship. It looks as if it's a fling or like a friends with benefits kind of hookup thing. Which is not to say that there aren't real feelings involved. There could be real feelings involved. But it doesn't look like a committed love relationship with long-term potential at this point. Summer love, do you see my partner trying to move in my apartment with me? Yes. If this person finds themselves like in a predicament where they lose their current apartment or they have to move, yeah, they're going to think that they can move in with you. Lima, is W move end of March? She said that she's not renewing the lease. Okay, is W moving at the end of March? It's not coming up strong enough that she's moving as of right now. I can't say yes as of right now. It doesn't look like it. So I wonder if she changes her mind and decides to renew it. Oh, thank you, Martisha. You're very welcome. Hello, is anything important happening for me soon? Is anything important happening for me soon? You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, and you're feeling relief about that. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could bring in relief. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Jay, from me and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but communications coming in or picking up, and if you've recently had an argument or a disagreement, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You may be spending time together. Slow and steady wins the race, but things look pretty well functioning with justice here. Not bad. PG, 48 hours. PG, 48 hours. Something happens that makes you happy. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Vicky got an MRI, CT scan on Wednesday, and then see what they say. Hopefully, then all is good and the procedure will happen. Hoping that, because as I said, the waiting, I know. And then they just give you like a procedure, and then we're done with it, and everything is moves forward nice and easy. Well, good luck with it. JJ, should I travel after my exams or should I save the money, stay home and recharge and get ready for the new semester? Okay, the cards can't tell you what to do, but the energy around the situation looks a little stagnant, and I'm not seeing any travel here as of right now. So I think you're probably going to wind up just staying home. But it really is a free will decision. You could change that. Mega, love. Okay, when it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race, but explore your options. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be doing okay. Grounded and stable, slow and steady. If you're not with anyone, you can have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a Gemini, or maybe a Libra. Listen to your intuition. Be wise, general, for next week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And something nice may happen around career that makes you happy. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and so does negativity. M&M, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with the Cancer. Could be spending time with the Taurus. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you also have another Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Vicky, just checkups after that, hoping. Okay, all right. Well, good luck with everything. Let's see what happens. I think everything's going to go well. Mihak, general for the next 7 days. Areas of your life that you feel have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward with choices and options. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The world is at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business, and your luck changes for the better quickly. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Nav for the rest of January. Nav for the rest of January. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. You may have choices and options coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Something happens that makes you happy around work, school, or business. You're no longer holding yourself back and life is moving forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shrishti, Nishtan's feelings for me, like any love feelings or any future relationship currently. We're just friends. He's my senior. I don't see love around this situation. Three of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate that there may be somebody else around him at this point. Things look out of balance. So I don't see a whole lot of love, romance, or long-term commitment around this connection as of right now. If you want something to change, you may have to let them know how you feel. But Three of Cups in reverse, they may be involved with somebody. Katrina, does Nathan have hidden feelings for me that he's hiding more than friends? No, I don't believe so. It looks like this situation is out of balance, and I don't see anything hidden as of right now. Um, Dee Dee, hi boo. What do you see for Dee the Aquarius for the rest of this month? There could be travel around this person, possibly a road trip. Solution to a problem is in front of them. They'll figure it out before the end of the month. Life changes for the better quickly, and something happens around work, school, or business that makes this person happy. They may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, although Gemini comes up the strongest. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Emily for today and tomorrow. The world is at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. You could be spending time with a Virgo. New beginnings around the horizon. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're in charge. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Life is moving forward when you say so over the next couple of days. Not bad. Alessandra, I'm in between two men, Ezekiel and Eric. What connection has better potential? Choices and options leads to success around love, exploring your options. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Happiness comes in. It looks like if I had to choose one over the other, Eric comes up a little bit stronger. But it's for you to make the decision. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You'll come to the crossroads where you'll decide what you want to do. So if you're feeling like you're at that crossroads, give yourself a little bit of time, and it looks like things may move forward like easier, more well balanced with Eric. But don't make any decisions until you're ready. You'll figure it out. It's kind of like a crossroads thing. So it's really for you to figure out, but Eric looks a little bit stronger as of right now. Erica, what is coming in for me and my husband for the month of January, February, and March? Something nice may be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, maybe planning travel, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Money is coming in, finances are improving, listen to your intuition. You may feel like it's slow and steady wins the race, but finances are improving, things are functioning better between the two of you, and it's like things are moving forward on stable ground. You're also probably going to be planning travel in that time. Neither one of you are holding yourselves back. Things look pretty well functioning. Should be a good couple of months. Red, why is mom being extra manipulative? Oh, I answered that one. I said, extra manipulation because she's not getting what she wants, and it's an ego thing. She's doing things because it benefits her in some way, and that benefit looks like it's ego related. So she may be doing things because she feels like she's not getting her way, so she's putting in extra effort to make things happen the way that she wants for ego purposes, like to say that she did it, or like the kind of a thing where, like, I'm going to take you out to dinner, and then I'm going to tell everybody that I was the one that took you out to dinner. Like that kind of thing. So people tell me how wonderful I am. That's sort of a situation. Liz, general for today. General for today. General for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you could be spending time with a Leo. Sarah, just like your friend says, anyone that has a problem, just request Andy to say everything will work out. Her father, that friend, her father used to always say, everything works out in the end. If it hasn't worked out, it's not the end. We used to yell at him all the time for saying that to us. We never wanted to hear that. Oh, you guys are moving into a new house. That's great. Good. Sean, there's a class I want to take. It's $250 though. Would it be worth it? Will I feel satisfied with the class and will it benefit my business? I think it will. Yeah. It may take time. I don't know. It could be that it takes time to actually take the class, or maybe take time to implement whatever it is that you learn. But the big picture is yes, it will be successful and helpful. Brenda, general in love for Billy Sithavong and I for today and the rest of the month. Things look slow. You might be feeling a little disappointed in this situation. Nothing terrible is happening, but it just may be that he doesn't put in a whole lot of effort, or you feel like it's not really going anywhere. Try not to overthink things. Express your wants and needs around the situation and take it from there. Nothing bad is happening. It just looks slow. Kitty, love outcome between me and SG for January, February, and March. I don't see much changing. So wherever you guys are right now, that's probably going to continue through March. Not much is changing quickly. So if you guys are currently content with the way things are, that's going to continue. If you're looking for something to change fast, express your wants and needs around the situation, because otherwise it's like, try not to overthink things, but things are slow and not changing quickly. Communication, you got good communication here. You should be seeing one another, but it just looks a little slow, or it's not moving forward to the next level. Shantae, what do I need to detach or become emotionally detached from in my relationship with Adaba? I love him, but I'm tired of the toxicity. Okay, so what the situation looks like here, I mean, it shows here as a tower, and that may be because it's like a cycle and it's going around and around. So if you want to detach from the situation, you have to make a conscious decision that you don't want this anymore and end it and then stick to it. So it's the kind of thing, and a lot of us do this. I've done it too, where it's like on Tuesday, you're really pissed off and fed up and you might delete his number, but then on Friday when he calls, you answer. Like, you can't do that because the cycle's going to begin again. So you have to really be conscious that you want to end things and that you're not going to move forward with this anymore, whatever it is. And when you make that decision and you stick to it, eventually you'll detach, because it becomes addictive. And in order to break the addiction, you have to, it's going to take 28 days, but you have to push the person out of your mind. So you can't talk about them, think about them. When they come into your mind, you have to go find something else to do that takes your mind off of it. It's not hard, but it's like staying consistent and being committed to getting past it. And a lot of times people wind up falling back because they fall back into the old pattern of, maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe this time things are going to be different. Things aren't going to be different. The cycle is going to repeat, but you have to be sure that that's what you want to do. Like, I had somebody once that changed their phone number and then they went and gave the person their new phone number. It's like, you're beating your head against the wall. You're just not getting anywhere. But when you make the decision that I don't want this anymore, you have to really, I am not doing this. I choose who's in my life and how I want to be treated, and this isn't it. And you can detach from it. Girlie, I texted my boss A about not coming into work today, but she's not responded. Is she upset or annoyed with me? Yeah, I would say a little annoyed. Oh, well. I hate when people don't text back, because then you're like, well, did they get the message? responded to an invitation that Avery got for a birthday party. My dad was here, and I wasn't going to take her to Chuck E. Cheese in the middle of the day when my dad's here. And if he wasn't here, I would have done it. We had a birthday party yesterday we went to. And I texted the number on the card, and whoever it was didn't respond. And I don't know if they ever got it. But I checked the number a couple of times. I think I did it right. But, like, could you respond and say thank you, fuck you, drop dead, something? Let me know you got it. Anyway. Zara, general for the week ahead. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially. Life is moving forward. Not bad. Oops. Alessandra, how does Eric feel about me and our connection? May find you to be genuinely a happy person, somebody who is smart and intelligent, kind, caring, and sincere. May feel like things function pretty well. There's a little indecision around the situation, and I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't see commitment here, so I don't know if this person is unsure about commitment or unsure if you want to commit. There is a little indecision, so I would have a discussion about what it is that you both want. But for the most part, may feel like things function well and is happy and content. Sorry, that sounded like a song. But it's true. Yeah, I think it's rude not to text back. Yeah. Yeah, but like if I send a text message that says, oh, I'm sorry, we can't come because we have family in town. Could you just give it a thumbs up? Give it the finger, something. Let me know you got it. Because I think it's so rude not to RSVP. And then I'm an over-explainer. So, of course, I saw this woman yesterday at the party because the kids go to school together, and I wanted to explain myself. And then I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I sent a text message. As far as I'm concerned, it went through. It said delivered. I mean, really. I mean, that's a tough week. You know, first of all, I feel bad for kids that have winter birthdays anyway, because I feel like summer birthdays, your birthday's in July and you're going to the beach, you're going to like an amusement park, you're going somewhere. Your birthday's in January, nobody's coming. It's snowing, it's cold out. But it is what it is, you know? Stephanie, is it a good moment for me to start driving school in February, or should I wait? I would. Yeah, I don't think you should wait. Emin, was I the first candidate to be selected among the interviewed list? Yes, I think you were. Rihanna, RG in May. I don't see all that much happening here. Things look slow. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful at this time. Things look out of balance, or like two people that are just not on the same page. Mary, did my cutie Cyrus get his next bonus? He sure did. And then he also got some like breaded chicken cutlets or like chicken nuggets. And I made him quinoa. He's got quinoa too. And he also got a new harness and a new collar. So he did well. He did well. Thank you. Cyrus did well. He's sleeping now. Wow, he's really out too. Irene, can you tell me if my biological father has a Facebook or Instagram page? Will I ever meet him if he's alive? I think he does have social media, yeah, and I think that there is potential to meet him. I think he is alive. Mary, money. When it comes to money, you've got a new job or business opportunity or a side something that could be bringing in extra money. Even if it is short term, it may be bringing in money big picture. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan or setting money aside for something is making you feel relief. A wish comes true around finances strengthening this year. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Teamwork is favored around finances. I'm not sure what that means, but things are moving forward. Like teamwork could be a partnership, or it could be like something that you're sharing with somebody. And Lourdes for tomorrow. World is at your feet. You'll get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a disappointment heals. Girly, work this week. I really, really don't like my job, and I'm trying my best to stay positive and grateful. Well, you have new opportunities coming in soon that are going to make you happy, so try to keep that in mind. This is temporary and it's not forever, but the week is going to be okay. Average. It's going to go by fast, and before you know it, it'll be over. Kitty, does SG want to move on or stay in the connection? It's not something that they're actively thinking about either way. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it seems a little bit more casual and it's sort of working for them now. But I don't see things moving forward seriously with this person as of right now, if that's what you're asking. They're just kind of going with the flow of things, and whatever happens is kind of happening. Our Hamar, what's coming for Farhina in love life? This person may be feeling stuck or stagnant because not much is changing. If there is a situation that is out of balance or stagnant or causing anxiety, this person should try to disconnect from it. Because emotionally, something may be holding this person back from life moving forward. They're a little stuck. When they shut the door on what's not working, new beginnings are on the horizon, but I don't know if they're there yet. With the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but they may need to let go of the past first. Sean, General. Negativity moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or setting money aside for something. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Old wounds heal and move into the past. You have a Sagittarius coming in. Life could change for you for the better quickly and bring in a committed relationship. You also have a Cancer here and maybe a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Explore your options. Amy, for the next 3 days for Sunny. Next 3 days for Sunny. This person may feel like perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. They've got money coming in, and they may be focusing or coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. Beautiful one for today. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in more money. I don't know what that's about. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly an Aries. T-Vet for the next 48. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases. Negativity is moving into the past, and your luck changes for the better quickly. Infinity. When will a relationship with long-term potential come in for me? Well, there may be people, places, and things that are kind of keeping you stagnant. Cutting away people, places, and things that have been disappointing can open new doors, and then you'll have new choices that come in with long-term potential. You'll have choices. You'll have a Taurus, a Libra, and a Cancer coming in. I'm going to say sometime this spring. Magician's heart, love. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and things move forward. Slow and steady wins the race if you're already in a relationship. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful at this time. If you're not with anyone, you can have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Libra. V, how does Mike feel about me? I got the tense last talk. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, but this person seems to think highly of you, has a lot of respect for you, may find you to be smart, intelligent, kind, caring, sincere, and down to earth, a loyal friend. Sarah wants the orange angel cards. Take charge and action. Don't be afraid to take charge or be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected or honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you, your joy, or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity now. Unless you step in, it won't unfold. Set a good example, respect yourself, lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether or not to make the next move in a particular situation, this card encourages you to do so. Often angels find it difficult to support us fully until we make the first move. Meet them halfway now by showing your commitment to moving forward. Avery, do not interrupt me when I'm talking. What?
Mom said
that's not what I said. You can't have extra dinner. I heard it. And he got mad, right?
And I said, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, exactly. I have the opposite problem with Avery. She doesn't want to finish her first dinner. Courage and bravery. And then Cyrus gets it. You have the heart of a warrior and you want to do what's right, but it always isn't easy. Angels are surrounding you in a white light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is the right thing. Being brave isn't always about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel. Your vulnerability will allow you to tap into even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time for you to take ownership of your energy and your situation that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Very good. Hamar. Oh, I answered for that, I think. Stephanie with the PH, financials. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. If you have money coming in or money is flowing to you, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Things are okay. They're functioning. You should be okay financially. Not a whole lot of money coming in out of nowhere, but money is coming in and you're making ends meet. Macy, can I get romance for the upcoming week? Things look a little slow around romance. Nothing terrible is happening, but you just may feel like not all that much is happening. If you want to see something change, you might have to make the initiative. 555 for the next 21 days. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be spending time with a Leo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lucinda for the next 3 days. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the 3 days. Negativity moves into the past and something happens that makes you happy. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Oh, thanks, Mary. RK for the upcoming week. Somebody may make you an offer around work, school, or business that would be hard to turn down. You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could be bringing in relief. That's pretty good. As Rosie, is AA serious about me or just being a player? Well, you know, it's like you can't be serious about somebody until it gets serious. It looks like they're putting in effort, things are functioning well, and both of you look pretty content. So I would say there is opportunity right now for things to move forward. But once again, the serious question, you're not serious until it gets serious. And in order for that to happen, you need to put in the time and effort to see if that's where it's going to go. So you have to be willing to take that chance to find out. But there does look like there's potential. Starfall, why do I have a hard time connecting and making friends with others? Some people are like that. I'm like that too. It just may be your personality. It's not necessarily a bad thing because it shows that you have connections with people and your connections may be strong and they may last a very long time, or you may have lifelong friends even if you don't have a ton of them. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. Just maybe, I'm like that too. Some people are like that. Some people have a whole lot of friends, but they're just kind of like acquaintances. And then some people have lifelong friends and some people have a little of both. There's nothing wrong. It's just also could be where you are in your life right now. It may grow, change, and transform as time goes on. XXX, love. You have a wish that comes true around love. When you listen to your intuition, things get unstuck and begin to move forward. Listen to your intuition, express your wants and needs, and explore your options. You have a couple of people here. You have a Virgo, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but then you, like Gemini and Libra come up strongest. New beginnings on the horizon. Leave the past in the past and life moves forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. And happiness comes in around a committed relationship if that's something that you're looking for. Maybe sometime between now and the end of the winter. Sharma, boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions. Maybe spending a lot of time thinking or focused on a problem or an issue. Like they're kind of all up in their head right now about something, but it'll pass. Their next actions will be communication that comes in. They may be feeling a little bit stressed and overwhelmed in general right now. Girly wants the blue spirit cards. Ten of Water, a contented and rewarded family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Blessed bitches, how is money and savings in the next 3 months? Looks okay. You have money flowing to you, not a ton of money. There's no large amounts of money coming in out of nowhere, but money through like earned income is coming in, and it looks like it's flowing pretty well. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. RK, upcoming week. Oh, did I do RK for the upcoming week? I think I did. Susie. T the Capricorn and I, when will I see him next? Communication is probably going to come in within the next couple of days, and you're probably going to see each other maybe within the next 10 days. Carly, what's coming in for me in love in the next 3 months? You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that you feel are stuck or stagnant or that are not functioning well, and leave that in the past for happiness and long-term commitment with new energy. That could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Cancer comes up the strongest of the water signs. Things that have been stuck or stagnant, you'll leave in the past with new beginnings. You may explore your options. You also could have a Libra or a Sagittarius coming in. New beginnings that lead to a committed relationship with long-term commitment potential should be beginning within the next couple of months, and disconnecting from things that you feel are not working well. Amu, love for January. Slow and steady wins the race, but expressing your wants and needs around a situation should be helpful. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you're currently with someone and you're satisfied, relationship will move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're not with anyone, you may make a decision to leave what's in the past and move forward with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Virta, general for the next 7 days. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Feeling better compensated around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries, but feeling ambitious and perseverant, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Andrea, general for next week. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Julie, how would I feel after the doctor's appointment this week? I think you're going to feel relieved. Like it's over, it's relief. You have nothing to worry about. Relief. Simran, GP and MP's current thoughts and feelings to SB leave after hanging out yesterday. GP seemed annoyed at the end when SB was talking to them. They're kind of neutral, like they're not really feeling either way. Whatever happened, it may have been fine. They may have been getting a little tired or antsy at the end of whatever it was, or they may have been like kind of like losing interest in whatever was happening. It looks like they were tired and things went out of balance, but everything is fine. They don't really feel anything. Like it's like it went well. It is what it is. They're not really thinking about it right now. Content. I would say that they were content. Um, Nat one's orange cards. Intuition and downloads. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having a sense of beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you're receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings that you've been having are intuitive urges. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and you've been wondering whether or not you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you're in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging you in your growth and your connection to the universe. Sacred plan. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, but more the plan that comes into fruition based on your intentions for your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, and actions are all going out into the universe and curating your experiences. When this card appears, you're being encouraged to move into a state of surrender, where you recognize, yes, your intentions have an impact on your current creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intention unfolding in a way that God, the universe, is for your growth, for your highest good. Know that every experience that you have been through in your life is a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth now. Miss Parker, since today is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. What are some of the things you see happening for me this year? Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. New beginnings are on the horizon with new people coming in. Leave the past in the past. You have a Leo coming in and an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anthony, what is Babe T's past current relationships? I don't know all their relationships. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like they've had some successful relationship that maybe ended, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago. They may have like tried dating, but it looks like things have been a little bit out of balance for them. They may have had their share of disappointments when it comes to love, but they're okay. They feel grounded, stable, successful, and I think they're ready for things to move forward with someone new. Ella, is my job trying to fire me since I spoke out against my coworkers? They're hiring people. No, I don't think they are. Money reading for the next 2 months. Finances are improving. Perseverance pays off, and you may be bringing in extra money on a side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Kitty, will SG and I see each other again? How will it go? Right now, things look a little slow, and that may make you anxious, but I think you will see each other again at some point. With the moon in reverse, something will get revealed that needs to be dealt with, but it looks like it goes okay. Average, pleasant. Red, best time for me to relocate? This spring. I'm going to say maybe within the next 8 to 10 weeks. Alessandra, just curious, do you see commitment coming in with Eric? There's potential. I would express your wants and needs around the situation because there is potential. I think she is single, Anthony. I knew ex Rahul's current feelings for me. May find you to be a genuinely nice person, somebody who's smart, intelligent, down to earth, kind-hearted, loyal. Julie sent an email. I think that you did, and I think it's the same. Evan, was I the only candidate that made it through from the interview? No, I think there were others. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? New love. May have choices and options around love that lead to a committed relationship. If you're already with this person, things could be growing, changing, and transforming. If you're not with anyone, you could have romance heating up with a Taurus or possibly a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Lady Sunshine, finances. Slow and steady wins the race, but the big picture is you should be feeling more financially stable. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan brings in happiness. Adding a new stream of income can help negativity move into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Mel for the week. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Maybe planning travel. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Money's coming in. Negativity moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if someone is overstepping. Okay, is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? I think I got everybody. Then I will wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tonight. I'm going to try to get on earlier rather than later tonight because Avery has a very early morning. Michelle, put the question, send the question, and that'll be the last one. Avery has a 7 o'clock ice skating lesson tomorrow morning. Oh, you're welcome, Nat. Thank you for tuning in. Career reading for Michelle. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and cause for celebration comes in around new opportunities around career. Life is moving forward with more money coming in. Career is strengthening, and you should be feeling like relief around things moving forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs when it comes to your career. Things are moving forward. Now, if you're currently at a job where you're content, you could be moving forward in your current company. If not, explore your options because you have choices and options out there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alrighty. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.